Mexico! Unbelievable. Bloody hell. Here I go again.
Hello and welcome to the video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Phil and I'm a retired solo traveler. About to spend 5 weeks in South America. Never been to South America before. Should be fun. Starting in Peru, trip to Lima, and then Machu Picchu, which has been at the top of my bucket list for a long time. So I'm very excited. Got a long 8-hour flight coming up, but it should be a lot of fun after that. Welcome to Lima. I flew in last night, which was New Year's Day. Now it's January 2nd. Very excited. I've never seen birds this color before. First meal here in South America. This was less than $10. Chicken and fries and rice and salad and juice. A lot of cats in this park here. Actually, a little cat house right there for them to stay in. Iglesia Virgen Milagrosa. John F. Kennedy Park. Wasn't expecting that. Really nice park though. This is Plaza San Martin. I'm taking a walking tour and it starts here. It's a UNESCO listed building from the 1600s. The architect that designed this building also was the architect for Buckingham Palace. The Merced Church.
In Barcelona Shield and Huacachina.
This was the first bank in Peru, and they made it look like this, with the columns and the iron bars on the windows so people would think it was secure. This building collapsed twice because of earthquakes, so that's why the two sides of the building don't look the same as the middle. This was a photo studio there and took pictures of dead bodies. This is the Plaza Mayor, main square. This building is beautiful.
Do you want a photo before we enter?
That balcony was built in 1920. It's got a big Christmas tree up. City Hall.
Ahora, cuando Francisco Pizarro vivió en el Palacio del Presidente, solamente vivió 6 años porque lo asesinaron. Murió asesinado. ¿Quién lo mató? El hijo de Diego del Mar.
This part is Lima Cathedral, and that right there is the Archbishop's Palace. If the flag has a shield on it like that, it means it's a government building. If it has no shield in the middle, then it's not a government building. So this is not a government building. This is the San Francisco Convent. Beautiful. Just took a walking tour of Lima. It was very interesting. We had a really good tour guide. At the end, we got to go to the catacombs under that convent that I showed you, the San Francisco one. And that was really cool. You weren't allowed to take photos or videos, but really amazing. A lot of skulls and bones. Loved it. Great tour. Definitely recommend it. Getting some ceviche at this place. First I'm having our cerveza. Ceviche. Good morning. 5:30 a.m. in Lima. Going on a tour today of Huacachina Oasis and Parana. Should be a really fun trip. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be all day. I probably won't get home until about 11 p.m. Just took a 3.5-hour bus ride. We're now in the town of Paracas. Very touristy town. A lot of buses. It's summer here in Peru. Schools are off. A lot of people traveling, especially in places like this.
Centimeters deep, but it says in the beginning it was close to 1 meter 20 centimeters deep in certain parts too, so it means that
That island was amazing. First time I've ever seen penguins in the wild. We got to see pelicans and sea lions, and those rock formations were awesome. Really, really loved it. The only problem was the audio on the boat was terrible. I couldn't understand a word the guy was saying, but I guess it didn't really matter that much. Really liked the boat ride though. Now I just had lunch at a buffet. Got to taste some different Peruvian foods. This is Huacachina, another very touristy place. They're the dunes where you go up and down. We're in the oasis right now. You can see the oasis from above. People ski and snowboard down the dunes. Lake in the oasis. People boating on. There's a person. This will give you an idea how big these dunes are.
Lo que pasa, Javier, que algunos pasajeros están en el baño.
Se sentó bajo la sombrilla en una silla y se
There are a lot of people here.
¡Gole, gole!
Dune buggies. I get the one that breaks down. It's alright, we're waiting for another one. I just did that. Since I didn't scream that loud. That was fun. Well, we stopped to get a video of the sunset, but no sunset. Thank you, clouds. Oh well, we still had a great time. The ride back was more fun than the ride there. Best view of the oasis. Pretty cool. It's just in the middle of the desert. And it's very crowded, very touristy, but a lot of fun. It's the town of Huacachina over there. And then this is the oasis. A lot of people, a lot of buggies taking people around. Good times.
The next day.
Square in Cusco. Made it to Cusco. This is where I'm having lunch. I'm sitting on the balcony. This is my view. They love to honk here in Peru, I'll tell you that. Alright, just first impressions, Cusco is way nicer than Lima. This is an alpaca burger. This will be a new experience. Can't wait to try it. Sounds of silence. My hotel gave me coca tea while I'm waiting for my room. Yum. This is the view from my hotel room. Fantastic. I've been in Cusco for several hours now. Having trouble getting acclimated to the altitude. Cusco is over 11,000 feet in altitude. I was trying to take a nap in my hotel room. I kept waking up gasping for air. So hopefully I'll be acclimated by tomorrow. So I'm doing a hike up to Machu Picchu, which is actually lower than this. So hopefully I'll be okay. Wow. This is a convent, the convent of Santo Domingo. And this is a cemetery. And that is beautiful mountains. And that is a Christmas tree. That means it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is called the 12-angled stone. It's an ancient Incan ruin. It's hard to get a good shot because it's so close up and it's a narrow street here, so that's the best I can do. The lady at the Airbnb recommended this place. It's right near the hotel, like a 2-minute walk. Stuffed rota peppers. Looks delicious.
The next day.
The train to Machu Picchu. Last night was a hard night. Wasn't used to the altitude in Cusco. Got altitude sickness. Had horrible diarrhea all night. I know, gross, right? And I couldn't sleep at all because I was short of breath all night. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to come on this trip today, which would have blown $600. But I decided to come because I didn't want to miss it. And I'm doing okay, but it's very hard, especially when you're not at your best. But I'm gonna keep pushing ahead because these views are spectacular and really want to see the payoff at the end. This little terraced village is called something in Incan, but translates to young forever. And it's got this waterfall below it. That is just incredible. That is fantastic. What a beautiful waterfall. This part is just awful. This is the second set of steps like this we had to do, and I think there's more.
Wow.
That is so cool.
but
That is a hydroelectric plant, supplies power to Cusco. And that is the trail we were on. That's where we had lunch. Now we've come all this way.
we would have known about that. Yeah, no, over there.
Is this called Intipunku or the Sun Gate? And there it is, Machu Picchu. I never thought I'd see it. These terraces. So they did their farming. And then there's their village. That is the town of Aguas Calientes where we're staying tonight. There it is. This is the classic view of Machu Picchu.
It would be nice to sit
Welcome
down.
to Machu Picchu.
That's looking for this type of spider. Yes, there will be like a big fighting.
This Christmas tree is made of plastic bottles. Good morning. Going to see the inside of Machu Picchu today. Weather's not great, so I think we picked the right day to do each thing. This is really cool, like the clouds in the mountains. Weather yesterday, so look at it today. You can still see Machu Picchu, but the views yesterday would have been terrible.
Areas of Machu
Sun
Picchu.
Temple.
One of our beautiful place will be here to see.
This is the royal tomb.
Because in 1912,
Under the Sun Temple.
Mr. Vina excavated.
This window right here marked the winter solstice. The sun gate, which is over there, can't see it right now. The sun would shine through the sun gate and into this window on the winter solstice. This is called the Temple of Three Windows. Aptly named. Temple of the Condor.
This is the one. You see it?
Some people climbed way up there. My legs are toast, I wasn't going to do it. Plus there's an extra $75. So pass. Beautiful enough down here. I've been wanting to go to Machu Picchu for decades, and it did not disappoint. Actually exceeded my expectations. I'm so glad I did the hike before I got to Machu Picchu because there was so many beautiful things to see. Our guide was amazing. His name was Simone. He was excellent, so informative, such a great guy. He actually talked me into going. I almost didn't go because I had altitude sickness and I was really not feeling up to it. I was willing to forego the money. But he talked me into going. He basically said, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so you don't want to blow it. And he was right. I'm so glad I did it. Made it through the strenuous hike. And if you're up for a strenuous hike, you should definitely do it, rather than just taking the bus to Machu Picchu. You can take the bus from the train station and just go straight up to Machu Picchu, but then you miss a whole lot of cool stuff. It is a tough hike, but it was totally worth it. I was very happy with it. Alpaca Expeditions was the name of the tour company, and they were phenomenal. Great, great tour. It was 2 days and 1 night, and everything was included. Meals, transportation, the guide, everything. It was great. Loved it. They had to drag these rocks up here. They used lubrication. They pulled them up the hills. They placed these rocks so that the pressure would keep the rocks in place. It's amazing engineering. This is the heaviest stone, 124 tons. And this is the tallest one, 21 feet.
Okay,
amazing.
Now is...
The engineering in this place is incredible, and they had no modern equipment. It's back in the 1500s. Don't know how they did it. Our guide said this wall was designed to look like lightning if you look at it from above. It was very twisty. The name of this place means twisty. This fountain here was made by the Incas. We were at 13,000 feet. Little difficult to breathe. This is the national flower of Peru called Cancuta, and never stops flowering.
The hummingbirds come to get the nectar.
Donkey. It's like an Incan hotel on the Incan Trail. So the more common people would stay here. This is more of a communal area, and then up there would be the more royal people or the higher people. But they had hundreds of these along the Inca Trail. They had food stored here so people could eat. Really pretty amazing system. This is some of the upper area. And they had amazing views. This is a good view of the commoners' rooms from the upper class rooms. Or an alpaca farm.
Baby llama.
Here they come. They think we have food. The Big one, the Huanaco. Oh, man. Man, they're attacking me. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little baby one. The vicuña fur is so soft. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's so soft. This is coricancha. The walls are put together like Legos. It's amazing. Also, this vase is amazing.
Because you have a look in ceramic over there.
Takes a sacrifice. The
Original
llama's there.
Inca and Anglia Tesla. So all the ends were took out of the main square. Some of the Catholic.
Here's some blocks showing how they used to be like Legos.
Inside the walls.
Because it was good and the other places didn't look that great. Like this is alpaca, yummy. This was awesome. A little hard to get to, but it was definitely worth it. I had a great time in Peru. So much diversity here. I was in the desert, I was in the city, I was in the mountains, I was on the ocean. So much to see and do here. And there's so much history here too, especially from the Incan times. Machu Picchu was definitely the highlight. It's something everybody should see in their lifetime. Thank you for watching the video. See you on the next adventure.